everybody, and welcome once again to the Poindexter Lounge. My name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and with me as always is the lovely
Tiff-tastic.
That's right, and she's back. It's good to have you back. I had to do a couple videos without you, and it was very lonely here in the lounge.
I had to work, so I'm sorry.
Yes, I had to deal with Charlotte Ray's death by myself.
I'm so sorry.
Yes, but hey, we're back, and if this is your first time in the lounge, we just want to say welcome, because Tiff, what is this a place for?
It's a place for nerds.
That's right, it's a place for nerds. That means it's a place for you, and we're glad to have you. So please, if this is your first time, hit that subscribe button, and also that notifications bell. And why would they want to do that?
Because they want to see how often we put videos out there, which is like every single day.
That's right.
Numerous times a day. Plethora of videos.
Plethora of videos. And so we want you here for that. Also, if you like the videos, if you like what you're seeing around here, please give us a thumbs up. Hit that like button so that we know that you are digging what we are throwing down, okay? And that you enjoy the videos that we do. And then also, please, we want to talk to you. We want to interact with you. So please leave a comment down in the comment section about the videos that we do. Or you can follow us at Twitter at Enosh Music.
Or at Grand Tiff-tarkin.
Or at Poindexter Lounge with just an X. Or go ahead and hashtag Poindexter Lounge. And then one of the cool things that we want you to do is please let us know where you are watching from, all right?
Yes.
Wherever in the world. That excites us, doesn't it?
It is. It's very fun to see where... We want to get like a little map and put pins on there to see where all of you guys are at.
That's
it would be
right.
so much fun, and we could put it back here.
There you go. There you go. So we want to know where you're from. We love meeting...
add more pins.
We love meeting people from all over the world,
yes.
And it's just really great. It really inspires us, and it lets us know that we're touching people all over the planet.
That sounds a little dirty.
All right, no. Anyway, so here's the thing. Today we were talking about, and I'm glad you're back for this because I don't think I could have done this video by myself. We're talking about superhero girl stuff in the DC universe. All right, we got
a wheelhouse.
That's right. We got 3 stories. So just sit back, relax, and let's go there.
Time.
All right, let's go there. First of all, Tiffany.
Yes.
Somebody who's near and dear to your heart, obviously.
A little bit.
You got your Supergirl.
Daughter of Krypton.
You got your Supergirl shirt on there. Warner Brothers Pictures and DC Films have reportedly begun developing a new Supergirl film.
It's about time.
Well, I'm really surprised to hear this news, actually.
I'm very excited to hear about this news.
We can't get Man of Steel 2. We can't get Man of Steel 2.
Maybe Henry Cavill can show up a little bit. You know.
So we can't get Man of Steel 2. But we can get a Supergirl movie. I'm actually really excited about the Supergirl movie. I don't want to make it sound like I'm not. And no, I am. So let's get into it. So 22 Jump Street and the Cloverfield Paradox writer.
Which sounds very cool.
I know a lot of people didn't like Cloverfield Paradox.
I did.
But I did. And 22 Jump Street, both of those
funny,
movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
funny, trendy, on point.
Yeah, both of those movies were great. So, but 22 Jump Street was really good. I love the ending of 22.
Oh, yes.
The little extra thing. Okay, that's another video. But Oren Uziel is on board to pen the film's script. In the DC Comics, obviously, Supergirl and her cousin, Superman, this guy. I don't know, maybe you've heard of him or something like that. Anyways, they come to Earth. They're the only 2 survivors of the planet Krypton. They have a similar power set, and they're both allergic to kryptonite. You know, they need to get some.
But the sun makes them powerful.
Yes, and so both, you know, both are pretty much, you know, powerful Kryptonians that live here. And, you know, no big whoop. So it has not been made clear yet by the studio if Henry Cavill's Superman will appear.
It would be nice, even if it's just a flyby or some, you know, small cameo.
Fly. Hey, what's up, cuz?
Superman.
That's flying noises.
Yeah.
Okay. But also, they are looking for a female director for the film.
Which is cool. It's been working so far for Wonder Woman, and I think it's... I mean, you got that for the Birds of Prey, so why not continue that trend and keep the girl power going?
And I think it's a good thing because, you know, where Marvel has Captain Marvel coming out here soon, and now they're talking about this Black Widow movie. I don't know. They've got a director. They've got a director for that. But, you know, DC is actually, I think, moving forward more with these female and they're female superhero movies that we want to see.
Yes.
Right? And so, now, if you're not familiar, there has been a theatrical Supergirl movie.
I think that Helen Slater actually needs to make a cameo, whether, like they've done in the Supergirl show, whether it be her mom or you know,
yes.
something.
Yes. And so Helen Slater played Supergirl in the original movie back in the 80s. And actually, you know, Christopher Reeve was supposed to make a cameo in that movie. That was supposed to be the first shared universe. And technically it still is because... what's his name? I can't remember his name right now, but he played Jimmy Olsen, and I'm going to remember as soon as we're done with this. But I wasn't thinking about him. But so he played Jimmy Olsen actually in Supergirl, the movie, as well. And so they tried to get Christopher Reeve. They were going through negotiations. Christopher Reeve didn't want to do it. So hopefully now this movie will connect. Now in Man of Steel, there is a scene where Superman is in his Kryptonian craft that he finds up north, and there are all these pods where Kryptonians are in there that have traveled all over the galaxy, and there's one pod that's opened. They didn't say anything about it in the movie, but there was
left it to our imagination.
But there was a prequel comic that came out in correspondence with that showed that Supergirl, Kara Zor-El, was in that pod. Now, mind you, that was 10,000 years before the events of Man of Steel, but we don't know
where she's been, where she went.
Yeah, because the last thing that you see in that comic book is she gets out of the pod, she's the lone survivor, and she's walking across the tundra by herself. So we don't know where she went, you know, where she was hanging out, and we don't know how long Kryptonians survive on Earth. So, but that has always set it up. From that point, they've talked about a possible Supergirl movie. And so that would be a great in for this. And I would love to see Supergirl in the DCEU.
Oh, yeah.
Now, of course, we have the Supergirl TV show, which we have a love-hate relationship with.
Some of us do.
Sometimes it's really good. Sometimes it's not so good.
I do like Benoist, though, as her. She does a great job, and she's got those mannerisms with the glasses when her hair's up, but then when she's down, she's got that confidence of Supergirl. So
yeah, so it'll be interesting to see, Tiff, if this comes to full fruition.
Yes.
First of all, I hope so. I hope it doesn't end up being one of those movies that they talk about and then doesn't
Or maybe
happen.
they're waiting to see how the other, you know, Wonder Woman's already kicked butt twice.
Yes.
And so it just... Probably waiting for Birds of Prey, seeing how, you know, the women-led movies are doing.
Speaking of Birds of Prey.
Yes.
That was a great transition, Tiff.
Nice segue there.
Yes, nice segue. Speaking of Birds of Prey, we have a villain for the Birds of Prey movie.
Nice.
We talked about this story, I think it was last week, and talked about Birds of Prey, the Harley Quinn movie, led, yes, as it were. And so, Gotham City mob boss Black Mask is set to be the villain of Kathy Yan's upcoming Birds of Prey film at Warner Brothers Pictures.
And it looks
DC
really cool,
Films.
too.
Yes, I mean, Black Mask is a character that has not appeared so far on in any Batman movie. Nope. And they said, remember we read the article a couple of weeks ago and we did a story about it, about how they were planning on bringing in a villain that we had not seen before.
Which is cool, and it makes it more relevant to bring in something new that's not redone over and over and over again.
Yes, I love that. And so Christina Hodson penned the film, which will reportedly feature female DC Comics characters Black Canary, Huntress, Renee Montoya.
You killed my father to prepare to die.
Yes, and a young Cassandra Cain, who will star alongside Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Now, for those of you who don't know who Black Mask is, in the comics, Black Mask is the criminal alias of Roman Sionis, and a brutally sadistic kingpin with an ebony black mask which was burned onto his face.
Rough.
That's not a good day.
No.
Nope.
We're not going to have a good time.
He's a skilled improvisational fighter. Those are two.
Improv.
Those are
it's
two.
In a box. A glass.
Those are two words that you don't usually hear together. Improvisational fighter.
Maybe he knows how to fight on the fly, like an improv.
I can improv it. He comes out when he fights and he's like, "Hey, audience,
give me a topic to talk."
I didn't see you out there, audience. Wow, there's an audience here. Hey guys, give me a scenario in which I would fight. Anyways, he's an improvisational fighter and relentless tactician with vast wealth at his disposal, and in more recent comics has hypnosis-like mind-controlling abilities. You're gonna have me fight in a deli. All right, but Robbie, Sue Kroll, and Brian Euclid will produce. How excited are you for Black Mask?
I am very excited because it's someone we haven't seen. The picture that they've shown looks very cool, very kick butt, very superhero villain-esque.
Yes. So I'm looking forward to that. I think it's a great choice.
I think it's nice that it doesn't look like it's CGI, that it's actually makeup and a mask. So it's like old school.
Yes.
Practical effects.
Yes. Now, speaking of Batman, our last story today, we talked about also a week or so ago about how Batwoman is coming to the CW. Yes, and that hopefully she's getting her own series. They haven't greenlit the whole series yet, but it looks like they're going to. I mean, and so she's going to be on the CW crossover event,
which is super exciting.
Yes, and so
we need more faces to change it up.
They've written a pilot. They're filming a pilot for the Batwoman TV series, and she's set in Gotham. And so the general question has been, well, if we're getting Batwoman, will we see Batman? We got Supergirl, and eventually we ended up seeing Superman.
Yep.
Right? And so with Batwoman, would we see that? Well, the CW president, Mark Pedowitz, has made it clear the character of Batman will not be appearing on the upcoming in development Batwoman TV pilot. But he says not in the pilot.
So you're saying there's a chance.
Saying there's a chance we could still see Batman. Batman already exists in the Arrowverse, and we know this because last season Oliver Queen mentioned his name at one point. So he's obviously around.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, we know he's around in Gotham, and they got some explaining to do in their
So they got a Batman, but they don't have a Superman in the Arrowverse. Superman exists in the other universe, in the multiverse, where Supergirl is. It's all messed up. No.
They got you watching it.
Yeah, they got me watching it. And the upcoming, so he's been mentioned at one point last year on Arrow, and the upcoming Batwoman pilot, should it go forward to series, is set in Gotham City. However, Pedowitz says there's no discussion about a series. There's no plan at this time to have Batman appear. But I would think that if they do...
See how she can do it on her own, and then bring him in if you need to boost the ratings a little bit.
I mean, and I think that if you have a Batwoman series that's set in Gotham, at some point, somebody's going to have to cross with Batman. So anyways, the network would reportedly need to obtain permission from Warner Brothers Pictures before adding Batman to its roster. Batwoman is slated to make her screen debut on the annual crossover. If the Batwoman pilot is picked up, the series could air in 2019.
I like it.
Yeah. So you like the idea? What do you think about having this Batwoman series though without Batman in it at first?
I think it's the same thing, not to split hairs and to start anything else on the interwebs. But just like you were saying, how there's certain things that exist within a certain universe for certain people to exist.
Yeah.
Like the Spider-Man and the Venom thing.
Oh my goodness.
That's what I was trying to say.
Oh my goodness, that's where you were going. I thought you were talking about, because we have discussions about Supergirl all the time.
No, I wasn't trying to do the
where it's like it's a Supergirl show, but they keep writing it into corners.
To me, you don't necessarily, and that's where I feel differently about some of those things, is you don't necessarily have to show him. It's in Gotham. We know he's there. I don't physically need to see him, but it was nice in Supergirl before the what's the guy's name who plays Superman in her?
Tyler Hoechlin.
Yes, when he showed up, it was just for a brief little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot. It was just just enough. If they want to do that, fine. If they don't, I've been watching Gotham for the past couple of years. I know he's there. I mean, if he shows up, awesome. If he doesn't, I'm okay, because it's a Batwoman show, not Batman.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that too. And I'd like to go on record, on video, as saying that I never said that Spider-Man has to be in the Venom movie.
No, you just know they're within the universe of each other.
That, hey, you're creating a Spider-Verse, I just figure maybe Spider-Man should, even if it's just like on the television behind somebody.
Hey guys, here's Venom! Walk off. That's so cool.
I think it's great.
Oh, you hate me? Okay.
I think it's great that Venom exists in his own world and his own show. I'm actually going to have Aaron Setterington come in.
He's a huge fan.
Yes, Mr. Baldbeard himself.
Yes.
If you watched any of our toy videos with Baldbeard, he is a huge Venom fan.
Huge.
He knows about Venom. I won't have to sit back and take all the hatred and the beatings.
Venom, Spider-Man, Carnage. He knows all of it. So
I've been told this week, you're not a DC, you're not a Marvel fan. You don't have anything to say about Venom. You don't, as if because I am apparently a DC fan, I cannot
We're
know
only
anything.
a certain kind of nerd.
I cannot know anything about Marvel, right? So yeah, so I'm gonna bring in a Venom expert.
Yes.
And we will have that conversation. But hey, I like these stories. I dig the fact that they're making a Supergirl movie. I dig the fact that Black Mask is going to be in Birds of Prey. I think that's a great thing for that. And I totally understand why Batman would not appear right away, at least.
Give her her chance to shine.
Yeah, let Batwoman do her thing, man. And then, you know, and then maybe we'll get, a fleeting little glimpse of Val Kilmer or something. We don't want that.
We don't want that.
We don't want that. That was a joke. That was not real. But hey, guys, what do you think of these stories? Let us know down in the comments section because that's what we're all about. We want to know what you think. All right, so leave your comments.
We want to know.
That's right. So leave your comments down there. Let us know what you think about these stories and how you want them to play out. All right. Until next time, my name is Enosh, aka Enosh Fett, and with me as always is the lovely
Tiftastic.
That's right. And hey, where there are girl superhero movies being made or TV shows, we will be there, and we'll be enjoying every last second of it. All right. Until next time, bye-bye.